Evening, my name is Iwago Gechi, and I'm here to make presentation on the poverty in contemporary Britain. This is an evaluation of absolute and relative definition of poverty. The definition of poverty remains disputed because different fields such as academic research, policy making, and public discourse utilizes various definitions when it comes to poverty definition. How poverty gets measured and handled in Britain depends on its specific definition. This evaluation explores three primary poverty definitions. The first one is absolute poverty, relative and subjective poverty, to evaluate the effectiveness and limitations within Britain. The first one is absolute poverty. Absolute poverty describes the condition where people fall beneath a set survival threshold without access to essential needs like food, shelter, clothing, according to Townsend of 1979 definition. Evaluating the strengths, clear objective measures based on survival needs. Researchers can apply this method or measure to compare poverty levels across different historical periods, such as before and after the implementation of welfare policies in Britain. The limitations. This definition fails to consider societal standards that evolve over time, such as the essential nature of internet access today. The criteria for poverty measurement become obsolete in developed countries such as Britain because extreme deprivation is scarce. Number two, relative poverty. The definition of relative poverty is when a person is classified as poor according to the relative poverty if their earnings is less than 60% of the median household income, as per the Department of Work and Pension 2023 report. Evaluating the strengths. This concept shows how social inequality and exclusion operate within society, according to Mark and Leslie of 1985. Both the UK government and the European Union utilizes this measurement to inform their policy-making decision. Limitations. The relative poverty measurement becomes inaccurate when median income experiences significant increase or decrease as seen in economic crisis. The method does not provide direct measurements of material deprivation according to Hills of 2017. Subjective poverty. Individuals' perceptions of their financial struggles serves as the basis for subjective poverty according to Eurostat of 2021. Evaluating the strength. It captures life experiences and social exclusion. Now, the poor has somewhere they belong and the rich has somewhere they belong. So there is a divide between these two, and that is why it is called subjective poverty. And it has to do with inclusion, equality, and diversity. This approach helps to understand poverty through factors beyond just income by examining aspects like social participation. The limitations. Highly variable and difficult to standardize. According to List of 2021, identifies a potential underreporting risk because of social stigmatization. In conclusion, different definitions provide unique perspective for analyzing poverty within Britain. Absolute poverty serves an effective tool for historical analysis but lacks the significance in contemporary times. Relative poverty dominates policy debates yet fails to capture the full extent of deprivation. Subjective poverty delivers individual perspective yet fails to maintain uniformity. Alke and First of 2021 proposes that incorporating income along with deprivation and social exclusion leads to the most complete understanding through a multi-dimensional approach. Here are some of the references that I used. Now, explanation of how poverty has changed in Britain. The nature of poverty in Britain has changed over time throughout the history as a result of economic policies and social reforms, together with the worldwide events. Following the end of World War II, the Beveridge Report from 1942 led to the welfare state, which decreased absolute poverty by delivering universal health care and unemployment benefits alongside with pensions. This is according to the news of 2017. Income inequality led to the continued existence of relative poverty. During the 1980s, in the time of Margaret Thatcher, free market neoliberal policies led to significant economic changes. Income inequality expanded during the Thatcher's neoliberal era due to privatization efforts and diminished the union power combined with social spending reductions. Economic growth took place, but relative poverty levels increased, especially in the unindustrialized areas such as the northern England. Austerity measures implemented after the 2008 financial crisis have shaped poverty trends throughout the 2000s. Working families became more impoverished as costs of welfare benefits combined with stagnant wages and increased living costs, according to Joseph Routry Foundation of 2023. The COVID-19 pandemic was another serious season of economic poverty. The pandemic, combined with the cost of living crisis, started in 2021, which led to the unprecedented levels of financial hardship, resulting in record-breaking food bank usage. The UK faces a severe child poverty problem because more than 4 million children live in abject poverty conditions as of 2023, based on DWP data. Absolute poverty remains uncommon, yet relative poverty and in-work poverty prevail, which reveal deep-rooted economic problems. Here are my references. Analyzing the different methods of measuring poverty. Multiple methods exist for measuring poverty in Britain, and each method reveals distinct facets of economic deprivation. The primary method for identifying poverty in Britain evaluates household incomes to classify those earning less than 60% of average median income as impoverished. The UK government employs this type of method to demonstrate income disparity, yet they overlook the material deprivation of the poor masses. The Material Deprivation Index measures if people lack basic necessities like heating and suitable food, according to Eurostat of 2021. This method gives a solid understanding of living standard but fails to account for the personal experiences of poverty. The Multidimensional Poverty Index offers a comprehensive framework that examines health status alongside educational attainment and living conditions, according to Ike and Foster. This method provides comprehensive insights but remains underutilized in British policy because of the complexity of the data involved. The strengths and limitations of each poverty measurement method affect policy approaches to poverty reduction. The UK poverty discussion remains centered in income measures, although the incorporation of deprivation and multidimensional assessment would deliver a more comprehensive view. These are all my references. Thank you for listening, and hope you find time to read through my presentation and make meaning out of it. Have a lovely evening.